Hello, it's Meg. I'm just going to do a quick mass market tarot deck haul thing. I've been trying to chip away at my mass market deck wish list because, I don't know, I keep not buying them and then they go out of print and I'm like, ugh, what is wrong with me? Ugh. It's just it's hard for some reason. I think it's just there's so many ones that I want, really, and then I just end up not getting them. So I just want to show some of the decks that I've recently picked up over the past year. And I guess I'll start with, I'm gonna start with this tarot deck, the Turning Terrestrial Tides Tarot. I've been wanting this deck for a while, and a friend of mine, Judy, really likes it, or has showed it. I don't know if she really likes it, but she likes it. And when sharing what decks she was using at a time, this one caught my eye and I was like, oh, that's right, this deck, it's so good. So I've been using it with the Softest Shade and also the Chicken Transition Oracle, which I wish I brought those over to share, but they look really good. Softest Shade, this deck sort of helped me realize one of the reasons that I like that deck so much is because it kind of looks like a zine. It has that feeling in it, which this one definitely does. And the Chicken Transition Oracle is definitely really DIY and very punk feeling, and they just go really well together, I think. So I really like this it's a little deck too, but there's something sort of like, I don't know what year, like 2009, very 2009 about this deck, like aesthetically. I think it's good. I like it. So I finally got this. I'm not sure if it's like actually mass market, or if it's just like if it's like an indie deck that's mass market prices also to be found where one could purchase mass market decks kind of thing. But yeah, I'm glad I finally got it. And it's with the Softest Shade. It's like my fave little combo. I love it. The next deck I'm gonna show is the Vatican art deck. So when I was going through my deck list, this was there, and it's been there for years, and I was like, okay, well, I should finally just get this. It's time. And it's not necessarily for the use of tarot. Let me find I don't know if I have like a normal size tarot. This is the Circo Tarot, which is, I think, normal sized. So it's a really big deck. And I really like it. I got the Louvre one too while I was at it, and this one I definitely prefer the Vatican. It's really beautiful. I just like, I don't know, even the Louvre one, I just find myself like feeling moved. And having the information on the back like this, like this is from 1582. Right? That's crazy. I don't know. Just like thinking about time and like human achievement and beauty and like all this stuff. It's crazy. It's very moving. So I'm enjoying this. Not for any divinatory reason, but just for other reasons, I guess. And maybe it'll have a role like that at some point, but for now it's just some grounding delight, and that's good enough. That's plenty. Another tarot deck that I picked up is the Wildlands Tarot. This is a deck that I really wanted the indie version of, and I didn't get it, and then it went out of print. So, and I didn't know if I wanted this one as much. I don't know. I think I still might like the indie one more, but it doesn't matter. I can't have that. I don't have it. And it's something I do really like in tarot decks also, which I didn't like before, is this like shiny stamping on cards. Like I remember when I got the Botticelli deck, like so like almost 10 years ago or something, like I don't know, maybe not that long ago, but a really long time ago. It was so blingy and I was like, I don't know if I like this, but I really do like it. It's so fun. I'm not even looking at the cards, I'm just looking at the ooh shiny. Something else that I like this deck because it feels like it's like kind of like sensory, like it's kind of a trip, as people would say, because it looks like a Polaroid, so it feels like it should feel like one, but it's like a card, and I like that. I don't know, there has to be a word for that like phenomenon of like something being different than how it appears, and like, or you having like an expectation of something and it's very different than that. But I really like the stamping in this deck. It's pretty. And I've been using this one with the Wise Animal Body and Color Visions, but I've been using that combo with some other things as well. But I don't know, I like it, it's fun. I do feel bad about the indie though. And this came a little messed up, but that's fine. Okay, the next is another Oracle deck, the Rainbow Brain Skull. If you watched my other location videos, you might know that I already had this deck, and I did. I had this deck in the summer of 2024, I think, when it came out. I got it like right away, and I liked it, but I didn't feel like I needed it. And a friend of mine, it wasn't available in her country yet, and she was really excited about this deck. So I sent it to her, and she loves it and still uses it and has it, which is awesome. And I just knew that I would always just like get it again at some point. So I tried to order a used copy a few times and it never worked out for some reason, but I got this one used from A Riffle in Time. So sometimes Cassandra sells secondhand decks that were from her collection on her website. And she also has mass market decks too, on her web store. Anyway, there was like a few mass market decks that were for sale on her website, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get those at some point. And now, but they sold out, so I'm like, okay, well. That's funny. But yeah, this deck is a little difficult for me, because it's like, it's like very specific. And I feel like it's hard for me to figure out what I want to pair it with. And that's something that unfortunately is very important. Is an important part of my deck practice right now, is just, it feels, maybe it's like a control thing. Maybe it's, I don't know, it doesn't have to be that deep, but there's just something about it. Something like just tickles my brain when I see something that just like is reading really well together and also like visually pleasing. It just really does it for me, you know? And this one's hard. This one's a difficult pair, I think. I, at the same time, got the Echo Tarot from Cassandra. And I thought that these two would pair really well together, but turns out no. Maybe this would be okay. I don't know. But I did end up getting it again, and I'm pleased to. It kind of has, like, in content and visuals, a sort of Adventure Time feel to it, and I did really like that show. It was very exciting to me to see things that like little snippets. I've talked about it a million times, you know, like Peppermint Butler will do like the Mangala Charan, like Kundalini mantra, and I'm like, what? Like stuff like that, you know? Like, I don't know, I thought it was fun. So, whoopsie daisies. Next, I have 3 more. I got this deck. My friend Rachel sent me a package. Her and her daughter were in cahoots. And sent me some stuff, and this was in there, and this is my new purse deck. It's very tiny, it's very sweet, and it's a Minkiotti, which I find I just love. I love bringing, like, it's in order right now. I love bringing, like, historic decks like this. And this is my first Anima Antiqua deck, too, and I've been meaning to buy more of them. I wanted at least one to try out the cardstock, and turns out I really, really like it, because I find that with, like, historic decks, if I'm paying, you know, if I'm getting, like, from Tarot Arts, I think, I can't remember the name. I'm so bad at stuff like that. It's, like, a little papery, and I have very, very sweaty hands, and I'll use it, but I don't want to use it, like, take it out of the house deck. And this I really like, historic decks for taking places with me, because I find that it's increasingly more the case that people might know a thing or two, that, like, if someone's interested in you reading a tarot for them or wanting to see something, they know a thing, and but they don't know anything about this, you know. so and Minkiotti's, it's newer to me, in terms of, like, trying to read it like a tarot. I've been watching Marilyn Tarot Clarity's videos about the Minkiotti and doing past life readings with it, which is so cool. And I really like it, and I like this cardstock. I'm curious, this one's kind of small, this one's really tiny, like, you know, it's pretty small, so I'm curious about their other decks. So this, you know, in a part 2 of my mass market tarot haul, there might be, you know, more Anima Antiqua ones. And if, you know, anyway, this is another deck that I picked up, the Sacred Destiny Oracle. I've never had this deck before, which seems odd, right? Doesn't it seem like a deck that everyone would just have? Well, I kept putting it off forever and ever and ever. And honestly, I don't think I really like it, actually. I was so excited for this deck. I thought that I would really, really like it. I thought that this was, like, gonna be, like, you know, this is one of the best mass market Oracle decks ever. And maybe, I just don't really like it very much. There's something that's sort of like, I thought it was just gonna be beautiful, and it is, and it especially looks beautiful on camera, like in pictures and in videos and stuff. Oh man, it's really weird and cool. But I have a mass market deck like this, and it's Wisdom of the Oracle, and that one I like a lot better. I feel like it does the cheesy thing better. It does, I don't know, it just, like, does the stuff better. I do like a dolphin in a deck. This is very nice, but I don't know. I don't think it's for me. I mean, I love cheesy decks. Like, I really do like this. There's just something about it that's just, I don't know. Like, sometimes when I'm looking at it, like, I have issues with, like, my eyeballs. And I'm like, I can't, like, focus my eyes on stuff. So I've passed this one along already to Tarot Club, which is sort of like where I put purgatory decks. I just pass them along to Tarot Club, and that way, you know, every week there's an opportunity for me to use them, or, you know, someone will come along and they'll use it in Tarot Club. I do like this card. It's very funny. But again, it just looks like a card from Wisdom of the Oracle. Maybe someone will come along and they'll really like it, and I'll be like, it's yours. But this one, I think, because it's sort of like a classic Oracle, it's something that is a good idea to keep in the Tarot Club deck archive zone, so that, you know, people who come can have an opportunity to use it. But again, I don't know. I'm not opposed to just passing it along if someone wanted it. But it's too soon. I just got it. I haven't really, I don't know. Feels like one I need to think about longer. And then, oh man, my favorite one. My favorite deck. It feels like my favorite deck right now. Like, I'm so excited about this. It's the Under the Oak Tarot. It's a Los Scarabeo deck. It's one of those big, annoying ones. It has silver gilding. Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. And this is the 10 of Wands, which that's my birth deck in. And it's a good one. It's a good card. I really like this deck so much. It feels... Someone who's smarter than me pointed out that there's different cultures in the different suits, and I didn't notice. And I don't know. I'm not paying attention at all. But I really like it a lot. Like, it's beautiful. It's giving like Verdance Tarot and the colors, which is another mass market deck I really, really like. But that's from last year, so we don't need to. But like, I don't know, all the goats, you guys. It feels very animistic and, you know, it knows. You know what I mean? Amazing. It feels like a if you know, you know kind of deck. And then there's like, what the incredible. Here's the 10 of Wands. It also just reads really well for me too. Like, I was pulling cards the other day and I did pull the 10 of Wands, and it was, you know, just like a very it was very simple and necessary kind of thing. But I really like this one. The Fool. And I'm gonna say it, I don't really see it very much. People always say that in videos, and then I'm like, I showed that deck last week, or like, I saw it, like, you know, recently on this person's channel. Like, what are you talking about? I see it all the time. But obviously, like, you don't have, that's just assuming that everyone's watching everyone's videos. But I don't see this one very often. And I guess what I mean by that too is just like, I don't see it on people's channels that I might like expect to see it. In fact, I know some people that I would think might like this deck have not liked it and given it away, you know? I don't know. It's surprising to me. I think that this one would be something that people would be more interested in. It feels very witchy to me. Like, it feels... And the thing too is, like, I feel like a lot of the times when I find a deck that feels very witchy to me, it has like a very like stark and like specific aesthetic. And I think something that I like about this one too is that it is more colorful. It is a little bit, it's like different. And I don't find that typically, I guess. Like, I always wish that my deck aesthetic was just like, you know, I'm only using Roger Horn decks, you know, like, but I don't know. It feels very witchy. It feels very, it's very interesting to me. Y'all just keep me guessing, I guess, which is fun. That's fun. But yeah, I've been pairing this one most recently with the Flower Speaks, which is this is also a deck that I take everywhere with me. This is the deck that I definitely always have on me, but these two have been living in the bag, along with Tarot of the Dream Enchantress. So those three live in this bag, but I've been pairing the Flower Speaks when at home with this one, and then also my sort of hyper focus Tarot Oracle. It's my Oracle Hyper Focus combo, which I think I've already mentioned. But yeah. Okay, so that's my mass market haul so far this year. And I'm definitely prioritizing mass market decks this year. And I'll post more. And then maybe I'll do like a, I don't know, my faves or something, which I already told you. But I guess when they're all accumulated together, it'll be easier to see. And I'm excited about it too, because it feels like this like long time coming thing. This one's a newer one, but the Sacred Destiny, I wanted that deck for so long, and I finally got it, and now I'm like, whatever, I don't even like it that much or at all. So it's fun to like have that completion, I guess, of figuring those things out. And I do really like the Vatican art deck a lot. That one stays there. Anywho, I'm excited to get more mass market decks and show them, but also keep using this one. It's been a minute. It's just so good. And I find that lately I've been like, I need to go through decks and like get my hands on them and feel out like what I'm feeling lately. This is sort of the one that lately I'm just like gravitating towards and using because I can't decide, or I just like don't know how I'm feeling, and this one just feels sort of comforting and neutral, or like making me feel connected to something that's larger than myself, and like protected, you know, in a way that's very, very nice. And I don't know, I know you guys, I sometimes was saying stuff like that, it's like that feels silly to say, but I know you guys know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna stop blabbling, even though that's what I want to do. I just want to talk about tarot decks. I want to like go through all of them, but this is good. We'll stop.